We back at it. Samhain. We still on that. Samhain. Samhain. Now, see how they taking you from the physical representations of it, the Halloween costumes, the Thanksgiving turkey, the Christmas tree in your house, all these physical representations, but I'm trying to show you how you're actually conjuring up something that you really don't want no parts of. There's a goddess connected. There's a fallen entity, a fallen goddess connected to Samhain by the name of Hecate. Hecate, Greek fallen entity of witchcraft, magic, crossroads in the spirit world, which is why we operate in the realms of divinity, divine source. This is what we have to in order to be protected from this. You know what I'm saying? Which is why we operate in the realms of divinity, divine source. Back to this fallen entity, this goddess Hecate, Hecate, a Greek fallen entity. We know who the original Greeks were. Okay. Given her ability to communicate with the dead and travel between worlds, her influence is especially powerful during Samhain, when the veil between worlds are at their thinnest. But for us chosen divines, the Great Mother has set a great gulf between us, with high benevolent beings protecting us. We are divinely supported and safe. But this is what's going on for those of you who are not. Let's be careful and watchful this season. Ashe, Soul, S-O-L, S-O-U-L, S-U-N, S-O-L-A-R, the Great Mother, all these different versions of the Great Divine Mother. This division was of a lighter half, which is summer, a darker half, which is winter. Life and death. The ancient Celtic religion, most important sinister calendar festival is this, right here. When the Romans took over, they upheld it as well. Pope Gregory III incorporated All Saints' Day. All Saints' Day came to incorporate the traditions of Samhain. All Saints' Day. All Souls' Day. Now, when I see incorporate, I see corpse in there. When I'm looking at it, I see an IN hyphen corpse hyphen rate. In is a word, corpse is a word, and rate. Now, this is just what I'm seeing when I'm reading. I don't know what you're seeing when you read. When I'm reading, I am literally looking for the Most High to break down and show me that which I'm looking at. That's what I'm doing. So you see what? It's a lot going on. For instance, when you open up the Bible, let's go. Everybody read the Bible, right? Or is the Bible reading you? That's right. There you go. That fixated perception, that program. All these King James versions, and we know who he was, but all this Bible being already broken down for you. Remember what I told you about it? Controlling your belief, it already broken down. Don't nothing got to be broken down for you. You have divine source. You already know these things. It's as if you're going to go within to find that which was without. Bible. When I first read the Bible, you know what I started with? Genesis. I always had a problem with somebody teaching me. Not that I felt like I knew everything, but I always had a problem with like something in me, something like they call that an innate spirit, was always like, I don't need you to teach me. Like I should have a direct connection with that source, that channel. It should be plentiful for me. Like since a boy, since a adolescent, that's just always been. It just always been. Notice how when you go to a church and pastor looking at you, I'm talking about to us divine chosen ones, like, see, pastor key in on you. because the spirit of truth is standing out there. You make the sermon lopsided because the pastor's on the podium, he's sitting up. The blind are down looking up. Already a posture of praise, a posture of worship. But when the spirit of divine source comes in and sits, it's now like this. You're looking down to him saying, well, hey, what's going on right here? Anyway, Genesis. That's two words. That's gene and sis. Gene, sis. Sis is like a kindred, like a kin to. See what they be saying about the matrix is like a hologram expression, a plagiarized duplicate that has lost all essence and divinity. Excuse that intermission. This literally, I mean, I'm recording, it literally stopped itself. I literally didn't touch it and it stopped itself. Anyway, what I was saying about the church and the scripture, there's truth there. Because everything derived from divine source. So it's just a fact of you tuning in and tapping into, going within to find out. I need you to pay attention. Okay, I keep saying this, it's a lot going on. When you're out in these grocery stores, there's a lot going on. Just pay attention to what's obvious. There's a lot of stuff obvious that we've allowed these fallen ones to fixate our perception of things. So we're not taking it as we see it. You have to hear me right now. Okay? Genesis, gene, sis, the duplicate of a kindred. Genetics, sis, relation. The fabricated hologram, perception. When I read the scripture and the scripture said, Jesus is going to say, in that day, flee from me, I never knew you. Say, some followers going to say, well, I did this in your name. I did this in your name. That's what he said. And going to say, I never knew you. That was the loudest alarm I could have ever gotten. But what's crazy is that the word sin, and I'm going to post a video about this, S-I-N. If you flip it, it's N-I-S. N-I-S, original Hebrew meaning, is to raise, to rise up. Think about that. Sin actually means to raise up. It's so much, but I only can share when divinely inspired to share. I'm not going to be up here posting to posters. I'm going to give it to you as I get it. I'm just asking that you be watchful, read, question everything. Your forefathers, your parents, nobody questioned nothing. You come with a manual. The same way a car comes with a manual, a divine carbonated being, a divine soul from source, you come with a manual. If a car, a micro, you're a macro compared to that, you have a manual. They speak of the Akashic records. They speak of divine intuition, telepathy, telekinesis. These things exist. Be divine. You don't want to fit in. You want to set out. You have a peculiar design. This is a wonderful time to be alive. Ashe, Salem. See y'all soon.